What is up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing hair and makeup, okay? Y'all want to see how I did this super easy lock style and this dewy, glowy, natural, no makeup look? Then stay tuned. All products used in today's video will be linked in the description box below. Hey y'all, my name is Jasmine Désiree. For those of you who are new here, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you are feeling the vibes. So we are going to start with these locks, honey, okay? At this point, I want to say I was 3 months with no retwist, so I needed to just, do something quick and easy. I always like to do my hair first before my makeup, but it really just depends. So here I'm just taking my locks down out of that ponytail, kind of shaking them, separating the roots because they like to stick together sometimes, and just trying to figure out where I need to separate the locks for this particular style. I am doing 2 ponytails up and the back down. So for this style, I don't necessarily do any perfect parting, but I do try to make sure that the middle part is a little bit neater than, the rest of my hair, just because you're going to see that. And then I check the size as well, just to make sure that I have the right amount of locks to go in the ponytails. Because I haven't had a retwist in so long, some of the locks that are down in the back, they don't like to hang right. They kind of want to stick out. So I'll just take a few extra locks, the ones that are sticking out, and just add it to the ponytails as well. Once I figure out which locks is going into the ponytails, I just tie one side so I can focus on the other, one side at a time. Now I'm just going to take my spray bottle and mist my locks. Y'all, when you are between retwist and you kind of just need, something to help your locks kind of lay a little bit flatter and hang low, spray your locks. That really does help, because when they are stiff, they like to stick out. You have to add that hydration, and then that really does help for your locks to lay a little bit better. So I was contemplating using gel, but for this style, the water was enough. So I sprayed my roots with the water, and I'm just taking a bristle brush to just smooth that down. Once I get it nice and smooth, I just take a hair tie and wrap that around a couple of times, and I have my first ponytail. If y'all see me laughing at all in this video, I am watching The Friend Zone on Patreon as I'm doing my hair and makeup. And The Friend Zone, if y'all don't know, it's a podcast. It's so good. Literally one of my favorite podcasts. Definitely check it out if you want a good laugh. And if you already know about The Friend Zone, comment, let me know, okay? Because then we got something in common. So anyways, here I am doing the other side the same way I did the other side. This front part of my hair right there where I'm brushing, that part gets so curly and frizzy, so I really be having to brush that a few times. I like it to be nice and smooth down for these ponytails. Then I just tie this side as well. And after I had did this ponytail, I noticed that one of my locks was just sticking all the way out, all the way out. So what I did was I just took that lock and I kind of bent it down and just tucked it into the scrunchie, just so it wouldn't be sticking out as bad. Now I'm going to take this Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Flaxseed Edge Gel and do my baby hairs. I just started using this gel. This is probably my 2nd or 3rd time using it, and so far I really like it. With any sort of gel or edge control though, you have to keep in mind that you want to wash this when you wash your face so you don't have buildup and flaky flakes from doing your baby hair. A lot of people wait until the next time they wash their hair, but then they keep adding edge control each time. I try to wash out the edge control every time I wash my face, so I have fresh baby hairs to work with, fresh and clean, you know. So I'm just taking a little bit of the gel and just swooping my baby hairs in the direction that they naturally like to go. I don't really try to force it to go in a different direction. They just kind of naturally want to swoop the way that I'm, you know, swooping them. The gel just helps it to stay in place all day. And yeah, y'all, that's all I did to achieve this super easy lock style. It was quick, it was simple, showing y'all a close-up of the baby hairs. Again, sometimes I use gel in my roots, sometimes I don't. This is just a really cute style if you're just trying to, you know, do a little something cute, but you're between retwists. Okay, now on to makeup. So I love to do my brows first. The first thing I use is this e.l.f. Ultra Precise pencil. I believe it's in the shade Neutral Brown, but I've been using this eyebrow pencil for years and I love it so much. First of all, it's super affordable. It's under $10. And this is great for beginners. If you're advanced, it doesn't really matter because you're able to apply so much pressure. Without it looking super dark or animated, you're able to just really play around with it. Just be sure to like always go in with the spoolie side as well to blend it out. That way it just looks as natural as possible. Okay, so for this brow, I actually have to brush the hairs down a little bit on that side because I have a little bit of a dip in my brow, so the hairs doesn't grow the same as it does on the other brow. And I'm basically filling that in and just creating a similar shape as my left brow. Okay, next I'm going to go in with my NYX Thick It Stick It Eyebrow Mascara. This is in the shade Espresso. So I just take the tip of this with the excess product and I put it on the outsides of my eyebrows just to give my eyebrows a little bit more of a tint. And then I go in and use the applicator to get it through the rest of my brows. So I just stroke this through my brows a few times and get them nice and spiky. And I take this applicator and I go to the top of my brows and I kind of smooth down the hairs because I don't like my brows to be super spiky, so I just smooth it down a little bit. And then I go in and do the same thing on the other side, using the applicator to brush the product through my whole brow. To me, this is the perfect shade for darker brows. And again, it makes your brows look very natural. It doesn't look like you put on too much makeup on your brows and it doesn't look too dark. Okay, and the last thing I use on my brows is this NYX Lift and Snatch. This is an eyebrow pen. This is perfect for filling in any spots that are like thin or doesn't have as many hairs. This is also really good because sometimes eyebrow gels and waxes or whatever you use to hold your brows in place, sometimes it separates your hairs and you kind of need to go back in and just fill in those thin spots because it has a tendency to clump your hairs together. I'm going to go in with my Ami Colé concealer. I wear the shade medium 2.5 and I put a little bit of this on my under eyes. Sometimes I do use this concealer on my brows too, just to define my brows more. I blend it with my Real Techniques concealer brush. Love this brush so much. It really does do a good job of blending the concealer and still gives you a good amount of coverage and doesn't pick up the product too much. I use this brush to smooth out my concealer, and then I like to go in with my Echo Tools makeup sponge, and I use that to blend it a little bit more, and it just kind of gives a little bit more of a natural look. And then I just repeat the same process on the other side. Now I just go in with my Hourglass translucent powder. This is the mini size. And I put a little bit of that in my brush. And I just dab that in. When I tell you a little bit, I mean a little bit. Like a little goes a long way. I also have dry skin, so I try not to overdo it on the powder. I do want to set my concealer a little bit. After I add it with my brush, I just blend it with my Echo Tool sponge again. Okay, now this is one of my favorite steps. This is blush. I use the New Sticks Sweet Peach Peony Cream Blush. This is my favorite blush right now. Just became a blush girl last year and I'm in love. I think it's really all about finding the color that best suits and complements your skin tone. I apply this on my cheeks, my nose, and then I go in with my damp Echo Tool sponge and just blend that out. I put a little bit on my eyelid too, and it's just so pretty, y'all. This color, oh my goodness. Perfect for spring, perfect for summer. It's just so girly and feminine. It's super hydrating and creamy, great for normal skin and dry skin. Or if you just want the dewy look, their formulas on their blushes are incredible. And this is not even sponsored, but New Sticks, sponsor you, girl, okay? I love y'all blushes. So I just keep blending this with my sponge until I feel like it's blended, you know, good enough for me. I don't want it to be super bright or like cakey looking. So I just keep on blending it until I feel like it just goes with the rest of my makeup and the rest of my skincare. And just, you know, leaves behind that just natural peach finish. Putting the blush across your nose is a game changer. I really do feel like it just gives you an even more youthful look too. If y'all buy anything from this video, definitely buy this blush. It's a shade for everybody. Like, don't knock it till you try it. It's amazing. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my highlighter from Merit in the shade Creatrine. I don't know how to say that, but this color right here is so pretty. It's like a sun-kissed golden hour type shade. Oh, I just love it. Merit has really good products for the girlies who love no makeup looks. Anywho, I just applied this on my high points, my eyebrows, cheeks, nose, my upper lip, and I just blend it with my finger. And it just gives you such a natural, glowy look with just a hint of color. And because it is a cream consistency, it doesn't look like ashy or anything. It just looks like, really, it's a part of your skincare, honestly. So I just love products like this. And this is probably like my third time using this highlighter, and it's definitely top 5. Top 5 for sure. Like this hot. Look at that. Look at that highlight, y'all. Oh my goodness. Okay, next I'm going to go in with my mascara. This is the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. I really do love this mascara because it does not irritate my eyes. And then also I try to apply the mascara just to the tips of my eyelashes. I don't go all the way to the base of the lash right by my eye. I used to do that, and I've realized that that kind of irritates my eyes a little bit, and then I'd be rubbing my eyes all day long. I typically do 2 coats. Sometimes I put mascara on my bottom lashes, and sometimes I don't. But if you have sensitive eyes, definitely give this mascara a try. I think they have a smaller size too if you want to just, you know, give it a whirl. Okay, now on to lips. This is my favorite part. I just dabbed off whatever product I had on, and now I'm going in with the Patrick Ta lip liner in She's Bold. I actually had saw this girl do this lip combo on TikTok, and I went and I got the products, and I've been in love with this lip combo ever since. Y'all, this lip liner is like the perfect shade of brown, but it's toned down. So it's not like a deep dark brown, but it's brown enough where you can see a little something, but it still has like that natural finish. I also love how this liner has an angled tip to it, so it makes it easier to apply. This is probably my favorite lip liner right now, and I definitely want to try other colors. Okay, once I'm done with that, I go in with the Refi lip gloss in the shade Clear. Y'all, this is such a good clear gloss. Top 5 clear glosses. Look at this applicator tip. It's metal. It has like a cooling feeling when you apply it. But it has the prettiest shine to it, y'all. Like, it's so glossy. It's not sticky in my opinion. And it does last for hours. So if you love a clear gloss like I do, I highly recommend this one from Refi. Also, Amicole, they have a really good lip treatment oil in the shade Clear. That one is a holy grail as well as a must-have. So this gloss looks good on its own without a lip liner, and it looks good with a lip liner. So that's why I love this gloss so much. So yeah, y'all, that is it. That is what I do to achieve this easy, simple lock style and this natural, no makeup look. Again, all of the products will be in the description box below. Everything I use, I definitely recommend, but if you're going to get 1 or 2 things, definitely that blush, the highlighter, and the lip combo, for sure. Like, you can't go wrong with it. And again, with the blush, there's a shade for everybody. So if you feel like this color will complement you, this is the Sweet Peach Peony. I will have it linked. But check out the site and you'll find a shade for you, girl, okay? You will find a shade for you. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you are feeling the vibes. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Oh, one more thing. The lock Q&A is coming after this video, okay? So stay tuned, turn on your notifications because you don't want to miss that one. And I will catch y'all later, y'all. Peace.